Now to the NFL. We'll get the 2023 season schedule tonight. And joining us now from Dallas, where he led the Cowboys to not one, not two, but 3 Super Bowl victories. Is I am rubbing it in there, Michael. Pro Football Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. He's already giving you a hard time, Troy. Hey, you're back for the second season of Monday Night Football. Now, one of the big, I don't have to tell you this, one of the big storylines, of course, of the offseason, the trade of Aaron Rodgers to that other New York team, the New York Jets. We can exclusively announce Rodgers will make his Jets debut on Monday Night Football here on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN Plus, hosting Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills in Week 1. Okay, you hear us here in the studio. What do you think of that matchup as your opener, Troy?
Oh, I think it's fantastic, Robin. It's like you said, Aaron Rodgers was the story all offseason. He went where he was hoping to go, and that's the New York Jets, and immediately they're a Super Bowl contender. And we all know what Josh Allen and the Bills have been able to do the last several years. They've come up a little bit short, but to have that game on Monday Night Football to kick off the season after what will be a really exciting weekend. The NFL does such a great job putting the schedule together, but we're really excited to be ending off the Week 1 game with the Bills at New York Jets. Should be fantastic.
As you said, 2 great quarterbacks, and you know a great quarterback when you see one. So what do you think? Just kind of let me know your assessment of the crop of quarterbacks in the league right now.
Well, I think the league's in good hands for sure. It seems like, you lose a Peyton Manning, or now we've lost Tom Brady, 2 of the all-time greats, but there's always these young quarterbacks that step in. Of course, we've seen what Patrick Mahomes, the reigning league MVP, and Josh Allen and all these guys that just got drafted, and Joe Burrow, of course, what he's been able to do. But a lot of really talented young quarterbacks, and the league's in good hands for the foreseeable future, for sure.
I look at you and I'm like, you are part of Monday Night Football. That's something that I and many grew up watching. It's a legendary broadcast. What has it been like for you to be a part of it, Troy?
Well, I, like so many people, grew up watching Monday Night Football. The voices of Howard Cosell and Don Meredith and Frank Gifford echoed through my house every Monday night. And so to be in this iconic booth alongside my partner for the last 2 decades has been fantastic. The move to ESPN was amazing. It's been a great opportunity for us. We've enjoyed it, and we're really excited to be kicking off our 2nd year together. I
bet you are. You guys work so well together, Troy. Okay, you're right there in front of the stadium. I got to ask you about the boys, about the Cowboys. Of course, they had the disappointing loss in the playoffs again. Did they do enough in the offseason to get back to the Super Bowl, a place they haven't been since you led them there back, I want to say 1995 or something?
Yeah, I know. It's been a while, and it seems like every year we're talking about what they've done, or are they talented enough, and they've been a really good team. They've won a lot of regular season games, over the last 10 years or so. They just haven't played their best football when they've gotten to the most important games in the postseason. But they've got a great core, and to answer your question, Robin, I do think they've done a lot of really good things. I thought the addition of wide receiver Brandon Cooks was amazing. Stephon Gilmore. Those are 2 acquisitions. They were more aggressive this year in offseason than what they've been in years past. So they do have the talent, but it's a long season to get to January to where we'll define what kind of year they have, because the last few years obviously have ended in disappointment.
Yeah, you got to show up in January. You can't say it, but I will. They got to show up in January. Those big games,
that's right.
They got to fall short. Okay, in the time we have remaining, of course, I got to talk about my guy, Strahan, because you all squared off across the scrimmage from each other about a couple of dozen times or so. I don't take this the wrong way. It's hard for me to believe that he only sacked you twice in all those games. I mean, the Michael Strahan, only 2?
Yeah, well, a lot of games, Hey, Robin, I got to be honest with you. I mean, Strahan, he's a little overrated. I mean, come on. Hey. Hey, there was a reason why there was a football life on the offensive line that I played behind. They were really good, and Michael, of course, a Hall of Famer and a great player. So
yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why you're saying this via satellite and not in person.
Yeah, I just ran out the back room after that one. Come on, man.
You know, now that we're a different network, Stray, I mean, I can say these kinds of things.
Well, you know what? You had Eric Williams, who was in front of me, the toughest guy I ever went against, and you threw the ball really fast. That was the reason.
Oh, there you go.
On that, I'm out.
That's right. There you go.
Cowboy fans, keep believing. Another year, another disappointment.
Hey, that was mild, Troy. That was mild. You heard that laugh. Hey, but all sincerity, Troy.
The gloves are off.
The gloves are off. But you know what? You're always good about getting up and joining us and giving us this exclusive news like this. And we just enjoy watching you in the booth and cannot thank you enough. Thank you, Troy.
Thank you, Robin.
Love you, Troy.
You heard the love from Stray. He said he loves you. And this season's NFL schedule release show is tonight. It's at 8 Eastern on ESPN2. ESPN will take you through each team's schedule, break down the biggest matchups in the annual 2-hour special. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.